Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today, March 23rd. I know it has been a hot fucking minute since I've done a video, practically since November 1st. I fell into a little bit of rut. I've had some personal problems the last couple of months. I'm not gonna get really into them. To say it's been downhill for the last couple of months. But I've been very bored the last couple of days, and I thought, you know what, I think I'm just gonna start up my YouTube stuff again, just for something to do. Start up the DVD Blu-ray updates again, and start up the first-time viewings again. So what I'm gonna do, and I picked out everything from that I got for Christmas all the way to now, Blu-rays and DVDs, and I'm gonna show them off. Because there isn't a lot, even in the space of almost 3 months. Pepsi, it's good. Even though it's 9 o'clock at night, I don't care. So I will just get started showing off what I've gotten since Christmas Day. Some of you who follow me on Instagram and Facebook probably know what my Christmas present was. Look at this pretty. And I wasn't too worried about the problems that were on Jason Goes to Hell, because I'm still keeping my Blu-ray set, still kept my DVD of Jason Goes to Hell, so if I want to watch, I'm gonna say it, I'm not anal about that shit anymore. I mean, yeah, I don't know why, I'm just not. And plus, like I said, I still have the old Blu-ray set and the DVD set from Crystal Lake to Manhattan and the DVD unrated cut for Jason Goes to Hell, so if I want to watch that 1 second scene, I'll watch that. But I was so happy. I've wanted this for a long time, but it was pretty expensive, and it kind of still was, but it was $149, and it was the last one, so I asked my mom, can you buy this for me for Christmas? It can be my huge present. So she did, and I'm so happy about it. I love it. It's Friday the 13th. Now, Scream Factory, please, for the love of God, make one for Nightmare on Elm Street. We would be grateful. And I got a couple of Amazon gift cards for Amazon.ca. I picked up this. I've wanted this Blu-ray, but it's so expensive. It was so expensive for a movie that came out now 30 years ago. But it's Rutger Hauer. I had to have it. It's one of my favorite movies he did. And it is the MVD Rewind Collection number 24, split second. And I don't think this had reversible cover art. I don't know, but I've watched it. The picture quality looks pretty good for an old B movie. I love this movie. Can't go wrong. And then I went to one of my usual thrift stores I go to in Langley, and I had this on Region 2 DVD, but I found this for $10. The remake to Night of the Demons. And then I found, is it Strangeland? Strangeland, which I've seen on people's videos a couple of times, and I've always wanted to check it out, so blind buy. And then went to Sunrise Records, was looking around, and I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna buy a movie. I'm buying a Scream Factory movie, and I bought 13 Ghosts, which I don't know why this one doesn't get a lot of love, but it was good. It was between this and Ghost Ship, and I wanted this because one of my triple feature movies has Ghost Ship, and I can't get rid of it because it has Return to House on Haunted Hill. Though, personally, I love Ghost Ship. I saw it in the theater, and I don't just love it for the beginning. I love the whole movie. I'm probably one of the rare people who love the whole movie. But yeah, 13 Ghosts, definitely happy to finally, because I had a double feature with this and House of Wax, and I've upgraded my House of Wax to the Scream Factory release, so I was able to get rid of that. Then I got this from DVD Diabolique, and I wasn't going to get it initially, but it was cheaper, even with the conversion, than it was, and we didn't have this on Amazon, so I actually can't tell you how cheaper it was. But it's the Vestron Collection 24, Candyman, Day of the Dead, so now I have all the Candyman movies on Blu-ray, including the epically awesome reboot, remake, sequel, prequel. I don't know, I'm just saying all the words. I know it's a direct sequel to the first film. And then used up the rest of my Amazon gift card, and I don't understand how a Canadian show, you can only buy the DVD from the UK. I don't get that. But there was a seller who was selling the Region 2 DVD on Amazon Marketplace. Did warn me that it was a Region 2 release, but I was like, I have a Region 3 DVD Blu-ray player, so I'm good. And it's a TV show I discovered back in November, and it's called Hudson and Rex. I got season 1. We're on the 4th season right now. This is a remake of a very famous European show. I don't know how to pronounce the one word. It's called Inspector Rex, but the word is in whatever language it is. I can't remember. But from what I understand is that show ran for about 18 seasons. So this is our upgrade Canadian version, and I love it. It's so much fun. And for someone who loves the gore, loves the horror, loves everything like that, sometimes you need something wholesome, and this definitely is. And the relationship between these two it's worth the show alone. So, and then I went to the library, and a lot of times they have a book sale, and a lot of the DVDs and Blu-rays are on there, and I always check them out. Bleh. And I was like, I know it's the DVD, but it's only $1. Jungle Cruise. So yeah, it was only $1. And I checked the DVD. The first thing I did is I checked the DVD inside of it, and no scratches. It looked in great condition. So I was like, $1? Why not? Still haven't watched it yet. I still haven't watched this yet, and I wanted to that weekend, but we all know how bad I am with well, actually, I'm kind of getting good on the first time viewings. I just keep watching them on Tubi. So, and that movie was Ghostbusters Afterlife. I am picking a day, like I'm off the rest of the week. I don't go back to work till Monday. Might shoot this on, and I'm renting from the library. It's already a day overdue, but Matrix 4. So maybe I'll sit down and watch both of these. Okay. And I had initially got rid of my almost whole series of this show, because I wasn't interested in it. But then I didn't reread the series. I read the newest book that came out that was almost 900 pages. I have no problem with reading 900 pages as opposed to some people. I've heard people bitching, like, why is this 400 pages? I'm like, if you don't want to read 400 pages, go read a kid's book. I know, I'm bitchy, what can I say? But reading this, I think it's the 8th book or 9th book in the series, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this show another shot, but I only bought season 1 of this show. I'm not gonna buy the entire season and then have it sit there and not watch it. And I got season 1, volume 1, and volume 2 of Outlander. So this is all I'm getting for now, because I've watched a few of the episodes. I haven't watched the whole thing. So when I watch the whole thing, if I like it, I will get the rest. So, because I know they just started the 6th season a couple weeks ago. So there we go. Season 1, volume 1 and 2 of Outlander. Now this is one of the rare cases where I bought a movie, blind bought a movie, went home and watched it. The last time that happened was with Wrath of Man, which I fucking loved. And this is another one I've always wanted to watch this, but it's always been expensive. So, but the summer of '89, some of us know water horror was big with The Abyss, Leviathan, and Deep Star 6, which I watched that night. I actually watched Leviathan and then I watched this. The funny thing is I didn't watch the movie straight away. I had to go to one of the special features, because it's this one. See the name? That I was like, I'm watching that special feature right now. It is Water Damage, interview with stunt coordinator Kane Hodder, and I was like, well, I'm there. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was fun. I wish I would have seen it as a kid. Same as with Leviathan. But that's a good thing about these. KL, what is? I don't know. Kino Lober, I don't know. KL, let's put it that way. About them and Scream Factory, you get to see movies that you never got to see as a kid or as a teenager. Like, there was this, Leviathan, Night of the Demons, and a whole bunch of others. But I really did like this one. I don't know which one I like more. Well, actually, I know which one I like more. The Abyss. It's only my 10th favorite film of all time. But between Deep Star 6 and Leviathan, I think I like this one a little bit more. I don't know why, because Leviathan is fucking awesome. And where'd my clicker go? This is my video. Unpause. There we go. And then I went to one of my usual thrift stores, and they were just putting this out. They were just pricing it. And I said, how much you want for that? And they said, $15. And I was like, it's mine. And that is Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. And I'm like, it's still sealed. It's brand new. And the funny thing is when I got home, bleh, and checked the price on Amazon, it was in the 40s. So I lucked out, because this is, doesn't seem like a movie I love, but Paul Newman is my all-time favorite actor, and I do love this movie. So, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. And I'm trying to get some of the season 2 Masters of Horror, and that's been hard, because some of them are out of print, some of them are a little expensive for a DVD, but how much was this one? Oh, I took off the thing. I think it was only $10, but that's okay. And it was Pro-Life. So now I have Pro-Life, The Damn Thing, Pelts, and The Black Cat. So I got, out of those ones, I've got one by Stuart Gordon, one by Dario Argento, one by Toby Hooper, and one by John Carpenter. So can't wait to check this out. And I did an order. I've done a few orders, so I did one big order on Amazon, and this is another one I put off, part of the KL Studio Classic line. So I had the Blu-ray, it was a double feature, but I was like, you know what, I'm finally gonna get this, because I love this movie. I got to see it twice in the theater back in '98, and that is Deep Rising. I actually am not a fan of this cover art. I prefer the cover art on the old VHS and old theatrical poster, but I do love this movie. It's one of my favorites. Like I said, I got to see it twice in the theater. It was so much fun. Even my dad, who I've stated on this channel does not like scary movies, he likes this movie. And this was the last one I needed. Now I can finally consider watching Game of Thrones. This is the final season, which I heard is absolutely awful, but I've been putting it off because, like I said, I'm kind of trying not. I say trying, and half of these are blind buys, but fuck it. And this one, I think also why I haven't watched this show yet is because I've read the books. So I've read all 5 of them. Is there 5 or 4? I can't remember. So I think now that I've got the complete series, I will finally sit down and watch this. So Game of Thrones season 8. And I know this got shit on, but I know my parents really like it, and it's called The Great Wall. I mainly got it for him, Pedro Pascal. Even though I love Matt Damon, I love Pedro Pascal a little bit more. Especially since I did watch the Boba Fett's first season, and the last 3 episodes. Oh, we're just heaven to make up for the fact that we haven't had The Mandalorian in a year. And I finally have some pops. I have a Grogu pop, and I always like to look at places around here before I buy online, but I actually got at a place called Toy Traders, and this was the one I really wanted. And I thought I wouldn't be able to find them because pops are expensive, but he's obviously a bobblehead, but yeah. So yeah, Great Wall, but my parents actually like this, so if I don't like it, I'll just give it to my dad. So, and this is one I am looking forward to seeing. I've seen highlights for it, and it looks good. My ring light is already dying, even though it was charged. And that is called The Hidden. So can't wait to check this out. And it's got Kyle MacLachlan, who I've loved since I was a kid. Only for one movie. I haven't watched Twin Peaks. I have watched Dune, and anybody who knows me here knows I love the 1984 movie. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, and I've heard so many good things about this. And now, finally, I've wanted the set, even though I had hated the fourth film, and I really have no interest in the remake. But it was so expensive. It was up to $85. And then I went on Amazon, and it was from Amazon Marketplace, which is why the box has a couple of dents, which would piss off the normal fan or collector, and we all know here I'm not fucking normal. And I was like, you know what, as long as the DVDs aren't scratched or anything like that, I'm fine. It came to $50, which is a hell of a lot cheaper than $85 plus GST and PSD. And that is the Scream Factory Deluxe Edition of the Omen series. With, of course, the Omen, Damien, Omen 2, Final Conflict, Omen 3, Omen 4, The Awakening, and the remake. I've seen Omen 4. I don't like it. The remake I'm not 100% into, but I've wanted this set. The Fly set I don't really know about, because I love the original Fly. I don't like the 2 sequels, and I do love the 86 remake and its sequel. So that, unless I can find it cheap, because that runs to about $80 to $90, I probably won't get it, but I'm so happy to finally have the Omen collection in the Omen thing box set in my collection. There we go. English is not my second language. And we also know I haven't done a video in a long time, so I'm gonna flub. So, and last but not least, I've wanted this one, even though it is on Shudder. I'm still somebody who, I do watch streaming stuff, but I want the collection. Like, I'm still waiting for them to put out season 3 of Stranger Things so I can buy it. And they just announced season 5 of Lucifer, and I'm buying that. This is on Shudder. They got it in horror pack, which pissed me off. I do miss horror pack, but I've been watching the videos and I keep seeing doubles or duplicates. But they had their Scream clearing event on their pop-up pack. And to get this on Amazon.ca at the time was $36, and it was about the same price at Sunrise. I got it for $19, even with the shipping and conversion from US dollars to Canadian. And that is Scare Package. Only to find out 2 days after it arrived, it went down to $23 on Amazon. But I was like, I don't care. I'm happy to still support pop-up pack in my own way, because like I said, I do miss horror pack. I just don't miss spending $45 to get duplicates. But I have seen some good movies some months, and I've seen some bad movies. So, but I'm so happy to finally have Scare Package. I don't know if I want to watch this now or wait till my horror marathon. I think it's one I want to save for the horror marathon this year. So there we go, Scare Package. Okay, guys, that is it. I did get a lot of blind buys when I said I'm trying to tone. I think it's more the new releases, like something like, let's say, Pro-Life, which was only $10 used. I'm okay with that, but, and even these, they were in a set together, and it only cost me $20, so that I was okay with. But stuff like the newest Matrix movie or the newest Resident Evil movie, I don't really want to shell out almost $30, watch it and not like it. Though I have a feeling I'm gonna like Matrix 4, because I love the Matrix. I mean, I even like 2 and 3. So, oh, excuse me. So let me know what you guys think of these titles, which ones you like, which ones you don't like, which ones you would recommend me get the fuck off my ass and finally watch. Though I think in my case, this is the one I really want to watch. Ghostbusters Afterlife. I've heard about the ending, so I have a feeling I'm gonna cry. And probably tomorrow, because it's 9:30 right now, I will, well, actually till the end of March, I'll restart my first time viewing reviews. And what I'll do, and make sure this fucking ring light is charged, or maybe in the daytime, out in the living room where you can actually see me, do my first time viewing for the whole year. Because I have watched a few, just like I said, more on Tubi than I have. And thank God for Tubi, because I've watched some really shitty movies. And thank God I didn't buy the Blu-rays for those. Okay, so now I'm just rambling. I have words. I don't want words. So Until the next video, which I hope will be on the 31st or April 1st. I don't know. We shall see. I hope you guys have a great night. Watch a shitload of movies. And of course, as always, like, comment, please subscribe. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye, guys.